Hi, Cosmic Cat with Cosmic Cat Tarot here, Meow. We are doing another backyard series. The full moon just happened yesterday. The effects are still with us, although this will be a timeless reading. No matter what day or time, year that you do read this, view this tarot reading, it will serve some guidance for you. Right now, I would like to ask for you to set your intention. If you have an intention that you would like to set with the cards in the deck today, I like for Spirit to tell us and let us know and guide me today, right now, with this pendulum. I'm going to actually call upon them. They are here with us right now, but I'd like to take a deep breath with you. And just to help us get centered into this space and allow ourselves to call in any guides that we may want to be with us right now, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, all of only the highest loving frequency, healing frequency there. So we will call in spirit now. For the archangels, one for the spirit guides, and one for our ancestors. All right. Let's do a quick cleansing here over the deck. This card will be our significator card for this reading. And I will be using the pendulum for this. So I will not be speaking, but you are definitely more than welcome to put your energy into this deck as I let the pendulum guide me in spirit. I use the pendulum a bit different. I use it the way that I'm guided to use it. So it may not be a way that others have used or that anyone is aware of. But with it being a full moon, and the moon represents the feminine energy within us, which that includes men, because we all have feminine and masculine qualities in our bodies and our spirits and minds. So I did go with, I feel that when it was pulling to the left, I feel that represented feminine energy for me. Others feel differently for the pendulum, but That's how I do my readings. It's just so you all are aware. And for the significator card, we have the Mentor. This card came up yesterday in a reading, so it's interesting that it is coming up again. It's when I kind of leave it open for Spirit to guide us and let us know what it is that we need to know right now. Sometimes I find when I do a tarot reading for a specific answer, I typically get an answer for myself or the client. However, it is not always related to the question asked or the manifestation, the intention that is set. That's just a little side note here, but this is our significator card, and I find it to be very beautiful. The Mentor, it is number 6. 6 may be significant for you, and perhaps someone you know, or your own birthday is on the 6th day of some month, or the 6th month of the year, which would be June, calendar year, an anniversary date, some sort of event, anything, whatever comes to your mind first when we see 6 is that's your intuition. So definitely follow that. This could also mean that in 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, something significant will happen that is in reference to this reading and the information and energy that you are feeling it right now. 6 is also the number of love. It represents love in the original tarot deck. It is the Lover's card. And love can be love for yourself, love for family, love for friends, love for a partner. There's lots of ways to love. You can love the stranger that helped you stranded on the side of the road and just really be grateful for them. I have living experience with that, and love can be spread in multiple ways by sharing a smile. It could be by gifting something small, even if it's a sticker or a hug or something big. And whatever it may be, it's a thought that you thought of someone and you are putting that out there to the universe and to spread love. And there is absolutely nothing at all that is in a negative frequency with that aspect. That is just the most beautiful thing. If you are one of those people, I am gratefully appreciative of energies like that in this world. I feel you're really light workers and empaths that sometimes we struggle in the community, in our lives because of that. But I will say healthy boundaries, which doesn't mean excluding people from your lives. It actually just means forming rules of engagement in a better way of communication with others when you're around particular energies. So anyway, that was that all must have needed to come out today. We have the Mentor. Owls represent wisdom. This is our significator card for the whole entire reading. So we will go ahead and pull. I'm going to shuffle these. Let's see what we need to know, Spirit. Brave card, number 7. Okay, let's go ahead and pull another deck here. the Kentuckiana area, and the weather has just been so lovely. It's typically extremely hot this time of year. The weather this year has been, for 2024, has been very unique, I will say. We had an extremely long spring. I think it's the longest that I could ever recall in my life, and I have lived decades. Which I really loved, having a long spring. It's really wonderful, spring and fall. And let's see what else. Maybe we'll do this one too. It's on the bottom of this one. 3 of Pentacles is on the bottom of that one there. Okay, and then but yeah, we're in August, and it's just been, now the fall weather is here. And just, we haven't hit September yet, I'm not sure. Sometimes it confuses our plants and trees. All right, let's see what we have here. What does this mean, the mentor? This could mean maybe you are mentoring someone right now, and you have just completely taken them under your wings. This could also mean maybe you are looking for a mentor in your life. Perhaps you want someone to help guide you with what you are experiencing or going through. Maybe it's something new and you've never been there before. Maybe it's intense, because it does look like there's a lot of light or a lot of fire. It could be both. It could be something new that's come to you that you just don't. You'd like to have some more information. Call on your animal spirits too. If you are not sure. We are all born with a guardian angel that is with us from the time we are born until the time. Well, it's with our souls forever. They are with our souls forever. They are always with us, even if we are unable to connect or feel them. Or know that. There's also, we also have guardian pets. So just like guardian angels, you have a guardian pet, that an animal, like an animal spirit that you are born with, that is born with you, and they are always with you too. And that is that. Now, some spirits come and go in your lives at certain times when you call upon them, or when they know that that's what you need, or your team of spirits. Okay, let's see what we have here. I'm kind of going with the flow of what comes to me when it comes to me. So if it sounds like I'm rambling, I get downloads and I just kind of go with it, and it just spews out. So that's how this is working here, in case you were wondering. So we have the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is, there's something incoming in your life that you can't really see, but you are prepared for. You have your swords. You're ready. X marks the spot. Swords are definitely in the mind. That has to do with our thoughts. You're trying to see, and it's all fog. It's just all fog. But you're like, hey, I'm ready. I'm prepared. So something could come into play, but you don't have to worry, because right here you have the moon. You literally have the moon power, which that's also a full moon, and we're in the middle of a full moon. That's absolutely wonderful. Couldn't have asked for a better card on that one. Okay. So yeah, the 2 of Swords, let me check right here. Yeah, it's an in-between stage. Some of you are having an awakening and have no idea what's going on. and it probably is terrifying you in some ways. I can definitely relate. It is, it can be, I mean, it will change you, and sometimes people have Kundalini awakenings randomly, like heard at their work site in construction, and survive a huge fall, but then like completely change their life and have no idea, that you have a sense of lostness within yourself of who you are, and it can be very scary. You also are changing. You can change. You can be changing and transforming your whole lifestyle around you, your friendships. Not that they're not still good; they are still good friendships, but you just don't share as many interests as you had before. It's kind of like growing up. Your childhood friends may still remain your friends throughout your life, but at the same time, we all grow up, we move away, we have our own families that we begin, we do our own career moves, and we become our own individual selves that don't rely on our parents anymore, our guardians, to look over us. And we're actually creating, then we create our own life in our own way. So it's similar to that, as to where we just, it's not that, sometimes people label it as outgrowing people. I don't know if I would even say that, because we are always, if you are a soul that wants to grow, then you are always continually learning something. That is at least how I feel. That is definitely, that's something that I've always felt since a child, because I've always been in situations of places that, I just didn't, I knew that it wasn't the environment that was the best environment to be in, but at the same time, I was a kid. What am I going to do? It's kind of like, I'm there. So I totally get that feeling. If you are in that situation, you are not alone. This is happening a lot right now in this era, in this time. And it makes sense that you would want to, that the mentor card is right there. I mean, and all the orange tells me also that your sacral chakra could use some attention. And that could be you getting information on stones. There's a carnelian is a good stone that you could, even if you have one, you can lay it on your stomach, on your sacral chakra. It's the spot between your, what I could call the sweet spot, your sweet spot, and your belly button. So that spot right between there, on your lower half of your abdomen, that is the spot that is your sacral chakra. And this is telling me that whatever it is that you're experiencing, whether you're mentoring and you're struggling with that, or you're seeking a mentor and you don't know which way to turn, the sacral, placing the carnelian, and there are other stones that also you can use for your sacral chakra. It's the color orange, so that may help. I believe tiger's eye is one too, but you can look this information up and find out, and I would definitely proceed with that. So here we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, look at that. Six of Cups. We have one cat down here just loving all these cups around and all these flowers, just laying in them. And then this cat, its head is in the clouds, not even looking at the cups. So this is interesting. It's also another number 6. I'm really big into numerology, can you tell? But 66 is a wonderful number too. It's an amplified love. It's like love to the second power. But this is interesting. Cups are our emotions. They express, they're about our emotions. This is almost makes me feel like you have You're surrounded by a lot of love, but maybe you're not seeing that right now. Maybe you're not feeling the love that's around you. Maybe there's too much thoughts in your head elsewhere, but I'm definitely getting that vibration from this card right now. Here we have the Three of Swords, more swords cards, and this is, you're grieving a loss, whether it's a partnership, a loved one that has passed on, or something in your life that's utterly changed it in a way and transformed that you will never be the same again. This is a heavy card, but it also is hope, because we have one crow here on the swords, like on two of the swords, looking out, and there's another crow flying. So I'm getting the feeling right now that there's someone that can help you with this pain. And it doesn't mean that you give them all of this pain. We were just talking about empaths. So, you want to be careful to make sure you don't take ownership of someone else's experience, that you allow them their individuality and to have the opportunity to feel. Because a lot of times what we fail to do as humans on this planet is to actually sit with this. It says to sit with the pain and to sit and feel it and allow the feelings to go through our body, because we're told so many things in this world is wrong. Black cats are wrong, black crows are wrong, things that are black or things that are black magic, like witches. I mean, all of these things, they get stuck in a conditioned mind, and they're just embedded. And it's unfortunate, because we will always have pain and we will always have joy in our lives. As long as we are humans on this earth, there will always be an expression of an emotion. So this could also represent that you're thinking too hard about, maybe you feel stuck in the situation. And the swords could represent, the sword could represent the career, one could represent you, and one could represent the person that whoever it was that affected you, that maybe influenced you, or that you think of first about why maybe you changed your life path or your decision, if it's about a career. But this could also definitely be about heartache from a breakup, or it could also be about, again, transformation, a huge breakthrough, an awakening that some of you are going through, and you just really don't know how to cope or what to do next. And you have you kind of lose a lost sense of self identity. It's a very beautiful process, but it is not for the faint of heart. It is definitely not. It's like hiking the Appalachian Trail. I've done a small portion of the Appalachian Trail, and I did not want to leave. At the same time, there's no comfort of a bed. There's no air conditioning. There's no refrigerator to go get my food and just have something immediately. There's no convenience to it. You're packing your home on your back. There are definitely things to appreciate about not living in the woods. However, you gain an immense amount of clarity and gratitude and respect for yourself by doing those things and by living in the woods. And I have deep admiration for all that do, because they are also more connected to Earth on a deeper level than most of us in this society are. they are living more primitive lifestyle that earlier settlers had to do. They didn't have a choice. I like balance of both when it comes to that. But yes, this is I get the feeling that like you're kind of stuck in your thoughts a little bit on something, and that there needs to be some recognition for where you're at right now with these cups. I mean, it's beautiful to look at the birds and look at the sun and look up at the sky, and that can help you at times. But you literally have your paw on a cup, and you know, a beautiful cup. So yeah, so maybe you're not aware of what your surroundings are, and it's time to get grounded a little bit, get that carnelian out. All right, we have 101, starting over. Look at that. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Wow, this is definitely what is going on. This is definitely what is going on here with this reading today. You have broke free from something. You have broken free from something. There's a life change going on with you, and you're feeling the need to either be a mentor is calling you, or you are looking for a mentor. And it depends. Some of you, it depends on your own individual case there. Let's see. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. I will say I love this, and this just affirms everything that we've discussed so far about your path that you're on right now. And this made me also think about fails are fun, start fresh. The deeper that I get into my spiritual development, the more that I am capable to handle challenges. And I actually call things I call them anything that I used to call a problem or an issue or something of that nature. I actually call them challenges now. They are challenges to me because that's ultimately, I feel better about saying it that way. It sounds better, and I've been able to cope and handle them much better. And I don't feel that I'm doing this all on my own. I definitely feel guided and feel support that I'm very grateful for to have. Let's see what else the lovers. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I know I did say this was this could be more of a mentorship about, but this is more and more leaning toward a breakup of some kind. But the Lover's card, as I said before, the Lover's card could also be a partnership. This could be something in union with a friend. This could just be, forming a network with others around you. This card, the Lover's card, which is, again, number 6. So we have 666. Which I will tell you, that is not an evil or bad number. It is a very beautiful number. Again, 6 represents love. And with that being said, you have 3 6s. That's amplified 3 times. So it is love at the highest power at that level. Okay, so we see in this card, we have our archangel above. And I believe that's Raphael. Don't quote me on that. We'll have to look that up, but that is supposed to be a certain archangel there at the card. But as you see, the male is looking at the female, perhaps maybe on guidance, and the female is looking above, looking up at the enlightened being, the enlightened soul for guidance. So that's something to, so maybe that's what happened in the relationship at that time. Maybe the relationship was, wanting too much of, maybe it was expecting you to run the show and to be the mentor and to be it all, be the sustainer, as you will, the one to keep it all together. And perhaps that became too much for you. And it could very well mean other avenues as well. There could be a lot. There could be there. It really, you will have to figure out what it means to you on your journey. Let's see what else we have. Judgment. Okay, judgment. The Judgment card. Number 20. 20 could be significant for you. Or 1010, if you've seen it on clocks, license plate, speedometers, odometers, signs. If you continue seeing the number, that is a sign. Your spirit guides are trying to connect with you. They have a message for you. They want you to connect with them, to call upon them. Judgment. Judgment, it's like the ultimate healer is Michael is calling the horn, and everyone is just raised. They're raised from the dead. They're like raised from the dead and just open up, ready to receive. They're just ready. They're calling upon them. Gray represents wisdom. So we have a lot of wisdom here. Surrendering, surrendering to that judgment. It's a rebirth. It's a renewal. It's time to reawaken parts of yourself that were lost. And this could be after a period of loss. It's time for a new life. It's time for a new life. It's time. That's Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the healer with the red cross. And he is blowing his horn on their souls to wake them up. Okay, and now we have cancel, clear, delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Okay, so maybe if this relationship had brought a lot of negative energy to your life, or perhaps you brought a lot of negative energy into the relationship, I'm sure I feel relationships are 50-50 to equal that 100%. Half and half is crucial. I mean, that's what there is. We have, if I'm in a relationship, I take my half of that owning of the relationship, and I also expect my partner to take the other half of that, of owning the relationship, because ultimately cause and effect is a real thing, and reactions, it's best to refrain from reacting sometimes, and just sitting, listening, hearing. But this is a very good reading that we have here for you tonight. The full moon in Aquarius. Yeah. This all means you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You will be okay. You're starting over. And Spirit doesn't want you to be afraid of that. It's the unknown. But maybe reflect back to a time in your life of where you did something that you had no idea how it was going to turn out, what it was going to be, but you actually followed your gut instinct and your intuition, and you just did it. And think about, and maybe it wasn't even you. Maybe it took a friend or a family member to persuade you and drag you to the event or to the show or to bake that cake for the party, whatever it is, whatever it was that you had no idea how it was going to be. You were terrified, but it ended up changing your life or being the best thing that you could have ever done. I mean, there are so many moments in our lives, that so many opportunities we have as humans here on earth to be the best, the highest being of light that we can be, and of giving, of creating, of giving energy and receiving energy, and giving love and receiving love, and doing things out of love. And there's so many opportunities for us to do this in our world, and yet we limit ourselves so much. Our minds, we get stuck in the swords mentality of just limitations, and that's not how society wants you to be, or wants you to look, or wants you to say, or feeling the judgment of others if you're a certain way. If you paint yourself gray, so what? Paint yourself gray. You want to paint yourself gray? Paint yourself gray. That made me think of the statues that are all around Chicago. Those people, they're artistic, they're creative. I mean, I would probably say that maybe perhaps, they were guided in a way to do that. They were guided, and they change people's day. Every day they meet millions of people, and people pass by in amazement at their stature and how they can just stay still without even looking like they're breathing, and look so much like concrete, but they're a real human being. I mean, that goes in this reading really well, because you could have also been in a relationship where feelings were shut down, and it did feel like you were communicating with a wall or a stone or concrete. And my throat is getting really wet right now, so this could be perhaps your throat. You weren't able to speak your true self or be your true self, and that also could be not just with your partner or them. That could also be something within you that you have struggled with or are struggling with, in your own self, in your own ways. Because it doesn't have to be, I feel like I'm going to pull another card. I'm going to pull another card here. I definitely feel like if you are feeling lost with a partner or a loved one that isn't, maybe you did lose someone and you're grieving their loss, and you think that you smell them or they're with you, and the things that are happening to you are indescribable. You are not crazy. It is okay. It happens. There are so many people, including children in this world, that are gifted and that have abilities that, again, this is society just either they dumb down or they don't know any better, and it scares them. So if this is not about a love partnership for yourself or with someone else, but this has something to do with the loss of someone, it's definitely time to get a mentor, someone that you could speak with. I would do healing services, maybe do a tarot reading, a personal one for yourself. I do accept personal readings. You can schedule one. My link is below, and feel free to comment, leave any information that you would like on this reading today. I think that finding a mentor for that, and recognizing your cups, recognizing you have a lot of sixes. Cancel, clear, delete. Keep your mind clean. We don't realize how much we manifest things in our lives. If you start out your day saying, oh God, it's going to be a terrible day, well, more than likely it's going to be a terrible day because you've already manifested it into that. So yeah, it a lot of times it is in your mind, and sometimes even if it's not in your mind, how much harm is it going to be for us to actually just think positive? Just think positive about it. Think, something comes to you and happens to you. Say a shopping cart hits your car, dents it, and it's like, that's not cool. That's not great. But you can't hardly notice it. It's a car. It's not your body. You still have your health, your well-being. You can get the car fixed, the dent fixed. But also, what if that happened to delay you so that you weren't in a major car accident? I mean, there's all sorts of different scenarios of way things can play out. I've definitely been in a few myself of where something has happened and it's delayed me getting on the road, and then I come upon an accident, and it's like, wow, 30 seconds or a minute before that or 5 minutes before that, it could have been me. So I think it's more taking the approach of, okay, it's not what I wanted to happen today, but I surrender. I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to take this off of my shoulders. Archangel Raphael, could you please take this and heal this from me? Archangel Michael, could you please protect me with your sword? Archangel Gabriel, could you please send your love, your healing love down and wake us up? Yeah, there's just so many different ways. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, look at this. We have the ecstatic dakini, lion-headed samamukha. Old age brings wisdom and fierce certainty. Number 12. Number 12 could be significant for you. Look at that. Yeah. The ecstatic dakini. Yeah. The ecstatic dakini. Let's look this up and see. All right. What is this ecstasy about? It is a little hard to tell because she has the face of a lion, but she is in love with the Dharma, wild and fierce in her defense of those who seek it, and she gleams with the fervor of one with a mission. She is capable of goading, shoving, and nagging practitioners who are sliding towards the wrong path, but she is always doing it out of love. Yeah. She carries the essence of what we may call the crone, the old wise woman, whose looks have fallen away, leaving only the wisdom left to see. She is a personal protector deity. She repulses psychic attacks, subdues demons, and keeps nightmares and dark energies away. She helps transform anger or wrath into enlightened awareness and subdues misguided beings. Okay, so she is completely present in the here and now. So you can call upon her to help you. If you struggle with anger, if you have a tough time being patient, you can call upon her for support. Definitely call upon her for support. I did want to see what this cancel, clear, delete message was in the book, what they say. They usually have a prayer of some sort for this. Okay, cancel, clear, delete. Have you been complaining or worrying lately? Do you consider yourself a victim of outside circumstances or people? This card indicates that you've been using negative affirmations to describe yourself and your situations. The angels are asking you to be more aware of what you say, think, and write about yourself. Your past choice of words has blocked you, but fortunately, that barrier is removed the moment you choose positive words. Perhaps caffeine, nicotine, sugar, or other stimulants have caused your mind to race with worry. The angels can help you reduce or eliminate cravings for stimulants. This will calm and clear your mind so that you can deliberately choose words that describe your desires instead of old fears. Action steps. If you catch yourself saying something negative, stop and sweep your hand at the wrist in order to push the energy of your words away from you. Okay, so it says stop and sweep your hand at the wrist. So kind of like that. Sweep your hand at the wrist in order to push the energy of your words away from you. Then say cancel, clear, delete to undo the effects of negative affirmations. This is similar to rebooting your computer by simultaneously pushing the Control-Alt-Delete keys. By saying cancel, clear, delete, you let the universe know of your positive and clear outlook for yourself. You ensure that any previous negative affirmations won't manifest into form. Instead, they'll be replaced by your new, radiant intentions. Absolutely love that. That's wonderful. Yes, so this has been your reading today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button if you'd like a personal reading. Check my calendar and set one up. I'd love to give you one. Thank you so much. You have a very cosmic night now.